You know, I have really fallen in love with the most boring things, like cleaning, organizing, decluttering. I think it's because, you know, I've had my time as a wild child. I used to kick it. I know you probably can't fathom it, given the marked auntie vibe, but your girl had a good time. I did. And that's part of the reason why I think I can just be calm now and romanticize my life and just really lock into everything that I probably should have done a lot sooner, but it's never too late to do the right thing. And I think too few women understand that you can make all sorts of mistakes. You can turn yourself into a completely new woman. You can learn from your mistakes. You can start over, and don't ever let anybody tell you different. As you can see, I went a little ham at H&M's latest sale. I needed some short sleeve things to wear to work. Things that look kind of professional, but that I won't sweat to death. You guys might remember this. This was from an earlier haul from Zara. She's cute, right? This is a medium. Doesn't it look like a tent? It's cute though. And the good thing about like H&M and Zara in particular is you can actually get garments that are 100% cotton or close to it and don't actually have any polyester in them anywhere. Thank you and good night. But there was a long period of time where I struggled. I was younger. I struggled because I'm gonna have to try this one on. She's not really giving. But the sleeves, she looked cute in the ad. She might transform when I put her on, no? Well, I really thought that because I had made certain mistakes that I would never recover. And I think that is a really dangerous attitude, but it's an attitude that I think, oh, this is so cute. Isn't she cute? Ordinarily, I wouldn't be caught dead in horizontal stripes, but I like the fact that the stripes are burgundy. It's a little different, you know. This is actually a mini dress, and trust me, as hot as it is in Chicago, I need it. But it's giving top. I'm so serious. Because I think my butt's gonna take up all the fabric for the legs if I'm being 100. I have to try these things on. This is super basic, but it's a trustworthy blue. Eyelet, one of my favorite fabrics. I didn't know she was cropped. Yeah, we'll have to try her. But I really thought at one time that the mistakes that I had made were game changers, that I was never going to recover. And I think that's because society often feeds you that narrative, like, you made mistakes, it's over for you. Don't buy into this. That is not true. You can always find another way. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be simple. I'm not saying you won't bleed, sweat, cry while you're doing it. But if it's you, it's worth it. Do what you got to do to start over, to get your life back on track. Don't just give in. Don't just accept. Then somebody else wins. And your goal is to live well. And if you live well, you win. I think sometimes the overwhelming narrative that once you make mistakes, it's over for you, kind of like people telling a single mother that no man will ever want you because you have kids and you're ruined or you're used up or you're damaged goods. You have to be very careful listening to things like that. You may not think it's impacting you, but it could be on a subconscious level. So question your own feelings if they're negative in nature. Question where they came from. Question why you feel like that. Question how those feelings may be stopping your forward motion or any motion at all. Because at the end of the day, as long as you have health, breath, and more time, you can change. You can fix things. You can do something different. And sometimes a little action is all you need to get yourself back on the right track. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.